This video shows step-by-step instructions on how to pull data from your idle reduction system module, which includes original EcoStar, EcoLock, and idle timer controller. With this information, you can calculate your idle time reduction and fuel savings. To pull data, you'll need to use the TerraTerm program. For instructions on installing TerraTerm, please watch the video titled How to Program Settings on an Idle Reduction System Module. You will most likely be pulling data with the module still installed in the vehicle. Make sure your vehicle ignition is set to the off position. Plug the jack cable into the module and plug the other end into your computer. Open the TerraTerm program. You may get an error message, but just disregard. At the top of the screen, click on Setup, then select Serial Port. In the pop-up window under Port, click on the drop-down menu. Select the highest number, for example, COM22. Leave the rest as the default selections, but make sure the baud rate is 57,600 and click OK. At this point, you can turn your ignition to run. If the module is not installed on the vehicle, you will need to plug in the 6-pin connector power cable or use the included adapters for other sizes. On the screen, you will see some information pop up. An immediate response is required or it times out. Type timer, T-I-M-E-R, and press enter. If it times out, just turn the ignition to the off position, then turn to run again, or unplug your power cable and replug, and it should reset. You will see data for two items, total engine idling time and total idle shutoff time. The total engine idling time is how many hours the vehicle was in park or neutral with the engine running. The total idle shutoff time is how many hours the module automatically turned the engine off while the vehicle was in park or neutral. These numbers are cumulative from the day the module is installed. Here's how to calculate your idle time reduction. For example, let's say the total engine idling time was 2,000 hours, how long the vehicle idled. Let's say the total idle shutoff time was 500 hours, how long the module prevented idling. If you add the two numbers, 2,000 plus 500, you would get 2,500, which is the number of hours the vehicle would have idled without the module. To get the idle reduction percentage, you take 500, the number of hours the module shut off the engine, and divide it by 2,500, the total. You get 0.2, or 20% idle reduction. Let's calculate how much fuel you saved. We'll use the standard amount of fuel a vehicle uses while idling, which is 0.6 gallons per hour. If you multiply 0.6 by 500, the number of hours the module shut off the engine, you'll get 300, which is the gallons you saved by having the module installed. If you would like to see more calculations, please watch the video titled How to Calculate Savings from an Idle Reduction System Module, Part 2. If you have any problems or questions, please contact Intermotive Tech Support at 1-800-969-6080 or visit our website at www.intermotive.net. Thanks for watching!